Welcome to this episode of Wake Up with Wilson. My name is Katie Rosenbeck. I'm a pediatric nurse practitioner and pediatric mental health specialist. I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about pediatric mental health, which is especially important right now in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic. We know that kids strive on structure and consistency. And the last few months have been anything but. In order to stop the spread of COVID and to keep people healthy, schedules are changing, things are not as they are expected, kids aren't able to play with their friends as often as they would want to, and our kids may be struggling because of it. It's really important that we have this conversation, and I'm going to give you some tips and pointers of things to look out for at home that you may be seeing in your own kid who's struggling with his or her mental health. What do you as a parent need to know about pediatric mental health? What signs or symptoms may we see in our kiddo who's struggling? So change in mood, new onset irritability and anger. Everybody gets stressed out. Everybody gets angry and irritable. But if your once bubbly kid, super happy, all of a sudden has chronic and constant irritability and anger, this could be a warning sign. Changes in behavior. If your child is secluding him or herself into their room, and that's just not like them, they're not wanting to talk to friends or family, this could be a warning sign as well. Anhedonia, or losing interest or pleasure in things that they used to love. If your kiddo was super outgoing, loved to play sports, play music, and now they're not into those things, they don't want to talk to friends or family, that could be a warning sign for depression as well. Change in appetite. You feel like your kid is eating all the time or not eating at all. You're noticing a significant weight gain or weight loss one way or the other. That could also be a warning sign. Poor sleep habits. Sleeping all the time or not sleeping at all. Feeling chronically fatigued, having a hard time falling asleep or staying asleep, and your kid has never had issues with sleep before. That could be a warning sign. An increase in risky behaviors. Is your kid staying out past curfew? Are they into alcohol or drugs? Those can definitely be signs of a mental health issue. If you notice any warning signs in your child, or if they come to you because they're having thoughts of self-harm, please take them seriously. If your child does not feel safe from him or herself, it's very important that you take them to an emergency room for immediate evaluation. What can we do at home to boost our mental health? Well, if you would come and talk to me in the office, chances are I'm going to go over the 5-2-1-0 rule. This is something that we can use when kids and adults alike to help boost overall wellness and mental health. 5 servings of fruits and vegetables should be a goal for a day. If we always have this goal in mind, chances are we're going to reach for that apple or banana instead of the processed sugary foods that we can find in the pantry. Our body needs good fuel to be properly energized. And if we feel good about the choices that we make, chances are our mental health will be boosted as well. 2 hours of screen time or less. I cannot emphasize how important this is. This includes cell phones, video games, TV, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all of those social media outlets. Now, with that being said, this is recreational screen time. I know kids are going hybrid. I know they're doing homework online. This doesn't count. There is a lot of scary information out there on social media related to COVID and the world in general, and we all need to remember to take a mental health break from these things. We really don't know what our kids are exposed to on social media, and there's really no monitoring to the truth of the information that they are reading. The things that they read and the things that they see can be really upsetting. I myself sometimes fall into the trap of believing some information on an article that I read that may not be factual, or wanting some kind of product that was advertised to me. Our kids are exposed to this every day. They're seeing kids their age travel to these exotic destinations or getting products that they really want. And some of this stuff just isn't probable for them, and that can be really upsetting. I cannot express enough how important it is to take a step back from social media every day, for adults and kids alike. Setting the alarm on your phone for 2 hours is a great way to remember to put your phone down and get back into the here and the now. 1 hour physical activity a day. You don't have to go and run a marathon, but get up, get out of bed, get off the couch, dance, sing, play soccer with your siblings, and sweat for 60 minutes a day, doing something that you enjoy. Exercise is a great way to boost overall mental health. It increases neurotransmitters in our brain, serotonin and dopamine, which really help to regulate your mood. Getting into a daily exercise routine can really help to prevent or even treat symptoms of depression. 0 sugary drinks. It is so important that we drink lots of water. Our body is made up of mainly water. And if we're refueling ourselves with sugar and pop and caffeine, then we may not feel well. So water can help to make us feel better and to boost our overall mood. One last thing I recommend is finding your outlet. When you're feeling stressed, overwhelmed, what can you do to make yourself feel better? Some people like to journal, some people like to draw, other people like to dance and sing. You can call your grandma and talk about something totally unrelated, or talk to her about the things that are stressing you out. And if these things aren't working out, they just aren't helping, consider going to counseling and learning some tools to put in your toolbox to help you battle symptoms of depression and anxiety. Not every mental health condition is going to be able to be treated in the primary care office. However, it is a great place to start. So if you're concerned about your kid's development or mental health status, give us a call. Let's set up an appointment and talk about what the best treatment plan would be for them. Thank you for watching this episode of Wake Up with Wilson. We are here for you today and always.